Good afternoon, everybody. I'm recording this on Saturday afternoon at the end of an amazing half-term week, and I hope you've enjoyed the sun and been really able to relax and rest as well over the last few days. As you are aware, I'm sure, we'll be welcoming a number of our pupils back into school on Monday, and that's really exciting for us, but obviously we've been busy in getting things ready. Some of you won't be coming back on the 1st of June, but I hope in year 10, low 6, perhaps some more as well, we'll get the chance to come back over the next few weeks. So I thought now I would just have a little wander around the site and show you how things are looking and how they might look when you come. Because although obviously we'll be getting to a closer normality than we've had over the last few months, things will not be exactly as they were when you left. And I thought it might be better for you to get a sense of what you're coming back to before you actually arrived. Year 6 are going to be using entrances from the Queen's Road through the Bembridge building, but also coming in through West Street. And that will obviously be the kind of areas that you'll be coming in from in other year groups as well. So as you can see, there are some markings down outside, and we'll ask people to wait at 2-metre intervals outside the school before you come in. You'll then come in through the door here, and what you'll see when you come in there will be Mrs. Button will be there on the desk smiling at you and welcoming you in. You'll need to sign in so she knows that you're there. You'll need to wait here, and then when you come through here, you can see there's a screen here which will do a quick temperature check for people, just so we can make sure that there's nothing that we need to worry about at that point. If you do have too high a temperature, we won't say you've got to leave at that point, but we will then want to go and check the temperature in a secure area just to make sure that you're okay and ask a few more questions. And then over here, rather than having to go into the bathrooms or whatever to wash your hands, you'll be able to sanitize yourself here, wash your hands and so on. There's a reminder of the symptoms that you need to check that you haven't got, and if you have, then obviously we need to check those as well, because you shouldn't really be coming into school at that point. And having done that, you'll then be able to walk into the school as normal. So I'm now in one of the 2 classrooms where the year 6s are going to be taught, and you can see here that we've spaced the chairs 2 metres apart from one another, so we can have up to 15 of you in a class, and those are marked down as well on the floor with the desks to make sure that they stay in place. You can also see a marking along the floor here, and this is a marking for where the teacher will be, so it covers the desk but also the whiteboard for them so that they stay within this range as well, because obviously we all need to keep at that 2 metres when we're stationary. And over here, you can see that there's a sanitation station here as well, because that's a place where, again, you can wash your hands or you can keep them clean, because keeping clean is going to be the most important thing. We've also, for those of you who can't get into school on Monday or have to stay at home, or prefer to stay at home, you can see there's the screen that's going onto the board there, so that those of you who aren't will be able to be live streamed in, where you will be having the lessons that are taking place otherwise in school. And here's our other classroom. We haven't got tables with those chairs yet because at the moment we don't think we need them. But if we need more people in, we can do that. But here the desks are a bit bigger, but the chairs are still at those 2-metre intervals. And we've still got this space here and along the floor that you can see where the teacher's space would be for using the board, and the same thing that they can record the lesson for you. You will stay at the same desks all the time so that the desk will have your name on it. That's what that tape's for there. And therefore we'll know that you're using the same space and don't have to worry about cleaning it between every lesson. Of course, with weather like this, we don't really want to be inside any more than we have to be, so there will be the chance to get outside as much as we can. We can't use all the spaces, so the playground space will have to be roped off, and you can see that the chess piece is not there. But otherwise, the outdoor space is a place where you may even do some lessons, but certainly you'll be able to play. And our main space we want you to be able to go and play will actually be by coming through the main school and going down to the pitches and using the middle field where you'll be able to play down there. There's also been a big decluttering of the hall so that if the weather is bad, there's plenty of space for you to be able to be inside as well, although you will be in one of your 2 form groups. So one group would be in here and the other group would probably go to the theatre in the senior school. And of course, where we're really lucky is we've got all this outdoor space. So at breaks and lunchtime, this is really where we hope that year 6 will be able to come down to play, but it's also a space where you'll be able to have time to get out here and do some sport and exercises and so on as well. It's all looking lovely and all very much ready for you to come back. So I hope that's given you a little bit of an idea of how things are going to look when you come back. We look forward to seeing as many of you as we can on Monday. And for those of you who are still at home, then I hope that the Virtually at Ryde will continue to give you lots of ways of keeping in touch with the school and carrying on your learning. And we look forward to when we can have more people back over the next few weeks.